Last video on the Sentinel for a while, going back to the Hitachi. Good evening, YouTube. Here with you on a Monday evening. I have the Sentinel radio in front of me here. As you can see, 8:43 in the evening. What I'm doing is I was looking for a polarized cord, and I have found one. You can see this side is much bigger than this side. These were bought at Dollar Tree. They were extension cords, and I had cut the end off of this one for some reason at another time, and I do have the end, but right now for a buck I need this more than I do another extension cord. So I think this will be our victim for the Sentinel radio. Just need to find out for sure which side is which on this so that I can get it correctly oriented. They have generally they have two sides to these cords that are polarized. It's hard to see, but on this side you can, well, let's see if I get this right. Where's my little pointy stick? On this side there is ribs, and there's like little grooves or ribs, whatever you want to call it, and the other side is completely smooth. So there's how you tell them apart. There's Bob probably, but I just need to know which of this side is the polarized side, because that would be the neutral on the power plug, whatever you want to call it. And so that's the one that needs to be connected to the chassis ground. That will keep the chassis ground itself at neutral potential, which is earth ground here in the US. The neutral and the earth ground center, third center prong in the on the plug, this one here, is at the same position. In other words, this one and this one is the same. You can measure continuity between the two, and they're connected at the breaker box like that. So like I said, so when you connect this line here to the chassis, that's going to be an earth ground. So that's the way that works. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. Check it out and find out which end's which. And to do that, I will use my flute meter here, bench meter, and set that for ohms, not kiloohms. And I will put it around the wider plug so that I know which one is which, and I'll bring the other end here. And I'm pretty darn sure it's the rib side that is the polarized part, or the neutral part. Let's see if I can tell which one I'm looking. Okay, this is the rib side right there. And darned if it ain't. That's the rib side. The smooth side is the other side. So the rib side is the one I want to put on the earth ground, or the chassis ground. So that's what I need to know. So now the next thing I'll do is put it through the hole and put a knot in it, and that will give me a good way of knowing, what, how much I need for the radio. Now I'm gonna have to take some things apart here. By the way, I did one more test after I turned the camera off. I attached the antenna directly to the antenna leads on the radio, and you would be surprised at the better reception that I got. I didn't really get a lot more stations or anything like that, but I did get clearer reception on the stations that I did get. So Bob seemed to think the additional inductance from the clip leads were the reason why that happened. So it sounded reasonable to me. So anywho, my soldering iron is heating up. And once it's done heating, I can go ahead and solder this on. The next thing I'm going to do then after that is put the speaker back on. I am not going to take this off until I'm ready to shove it back into the cabinet, because I can't keep my big fat fingers out of the speaker cone. So we will do that. And I can take this one thing loose, or whichever one it was. I think it was these two here on the bottom, and that's where the speaker attaches onto the radio. So take that one loose and then pull the cover up enough to get the screws in it, and then I'll just let it flap in the breeze until I'm ready to take the other one out. So that's what we're doing there. And let me get back to this, and I'll bring you back when I got something to report. I'm back again, YouTube. I am one step closer. As you can see here, I do believe there is one terminal of the power cord, or one line, one side, whatever you want to call it, is there, and the other one, if we look over here, is attached to this ground lug for this other filter cap. So that's there, and the other one is there and is on the switch. It should work now as intended. I want to get that down as good as I can get it, and that's the same with it there, and that should just about do it. I still need to put the speaker in and get that soldered back in, but that won't be a problem, I don't think. Trying to rearrange some of the other things here that are close to be touching something, so I don't want anything touching, obviously. So that's, like I say, that's going to do the power cord. I'm going to test it before I go any further with making any other changes, because, well, you know, it's just the best thing to do. You know, if you're not right there, you need to get that right before you go on. And that's the way I feel about it. So let me do that, and I'll come right back with maybe the test. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk to win the Central. Saying that, I still think they're the best team in the Central. Does that make sense?
Alright, there you go. It is working. It is plugged into the wall receptacle. So it is running off of the house current, and it's not going through the variac, and I have touched it. Or I shouldn't say touched. I did test it to make sure there's no voltage on this chassis at all. So it is running at the same potential as the ground screws, or ground lug, whatever you want to call it, on the earth ground. So that's good. Like I said, it is working. Skip fading a little bit, but other than that. There's our local station. I do have it hooked up directly to the antenna also. I think it picks up a little bit better that way. Probably would be better to get that out of like there. I don't know if it makes any difference or not, but definitely better. It's 9:15 in the evening, so it's plenty late for getting DX stations. Nothing fantastic there. Like I said, it needs a good tune-up, I think. That's down the line. I think what I'm going to do next is put it back in the cabinet and use it just as it is for a little while, and hopefully fix the get the Hitachi fixed, get that done with, and you know, go from there. But for sure, I've got to put the speaker on and then probably, like I said, put it back into the case and try it out there and see how well it works there. And we'll go from there. Like I said, I know it needs a tune-up, but I'm not sure I have everything I need to do that with. So we may do it, we may not right away. I don't know. We'll see. But it's easy. It's very easy to get out of the cabinet. One nut on that control lets it slide out. It's no problem at all to move it in and out. So I wanna put it in there and see how everything sounds, and we'll go from there. So until I do that, I think I'm going to end this one here. And if I don't, I may go ahead and put the speaker back on and slide it in the cabinet and just show you what it looks like, or even sounds like maybe there. And we'll go from there. So see ya. Alright, back one more time. It is 9:42 now. I have this all soldered, or not soldered, but yeah, the wires are soldered to the speaker. I just want to point out the little tear I put in this. It goes around through here, up through here. And the other one is up here. Same thing, just down through there. So I think it's working pretty good now. So I'm going to go ahead and slide it back into the cabinet. I did have to replace this bulb also. I didn't notice it before. It flashed once. This power pilot light display, whatever you want to call it. Also, I think it was a 47 in there, and this is a 44 I put back in it. I thought it would be a little bit brighter, but I think maybe it's a little bit dimmer. So anyway, I'm pretty sure that's a 47. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put a 47 back in there and just see if that makes it any brighter. So I don't think there's a problem with it. I think it was just an old bulb, but you know, whatever it is, I want to get that done. And then, like I said, I'm going to slide it back in the cabinet and we'll take a look at it. Join me then. Alright, back with you once more, YouTube. It is now 9:51 in the evening. I have the Sentinel back in its cabinet, and I have it all back like it's supposed to be. That one wasn't quite snapped in. All the backside is in. The cord is routed underneath like it was before, I do believe, and it is plugged in. So let's turn it on and see what we have here. Now at some point I'm going to turn the lights out and we'll see what the dial looks like. Now this has got the 47 bulb in it now. I decided to go back with that. I think it would maybe look a little bit better. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Get some volume to it here. Now I did notice the 50B5 was running pretty hot. Now I realize it's supposed to be hot. Now see, it just flashed again. Do you guys notice that the bulb is broke? I'm not really sure why it's doing that, unless it's drawing too much current somewhere. But like I say, that can't be good for it. So let's see what we get here. Pretty sure it blew. Let me turn the lights out. No, it's not blown. It's also not very bright, but it's not blown. So I guess that's good in a way.
Such a good thing. As soon as that's what they said was going to happen, you know what, man? I'm really, I'm impressed by how good they are. They really are. And not only are they well written, but also the dude is a great singer and guitar player. He's been playing and singing for like 30
jobs and to connect with people in the area.
Now the reception has improved a great bit.
Is our home too, and we want life here to thrive. Of us, Georgia Power, generating opportunity. Learn more at georgiapower.com/growth.
Knew that Carter Page had been.
Okay. Where is it at right now? Where's this new stature at?
It doesn't matter. I've got 5 younger, I call them my mini-mart kids, just
many days can you survive?
Now, my feeling on that flash is possibly the 35W4, because that pilot light, or dial light, whatever you want to call it, fits right in the middle of all that. So, you know, I need to probably check the wiring there for one thing, and go from there. But that's the second time I've seen that flash. So, the last time it took the bulb out, so this time didn't seem to.
And the ESPN app.
Get internet that really
We're there at the time. And
But not with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology actively invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So, while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you.
We're going to let you go, buddy, because you need to get some dollop of daisies. I'm going home. You need to go get some sour cream and just pour it in. Go ahead.
He's a national security threat. He sounds a lot like the product leaders that have talked about it. Is it fair to say that
I think that was the local station. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let me turn the lights back on. I think it's a winner. Figure out that problem with the flash. I'm going to do a slow-mo on that to see if I can isolate it so you can see a little bit better. I know it was flashed pretty quick. I seen it out of the corner of my eye, so. But anyway, I think this little radio is done for a little while because like I said, I want to get back to the Hitachi, and this one's working good enough as far as, you know, that's concerned, and I think it's doing pretty good. I kind of like that green cord that was kind of matched that a little bit. That's not too bad a match. But like I said, these are Dollar Tree extension cords. Let me show you the other end of it if I can find it real quick. Yeah, this is the end that I had cut off. Originally I had put it back together, and then I ended up cutting it back off again to use it for something else, and didn't use it. Now I'm using it. So I always try to leave this long enough in case I want to make a shorty out of this. I'm probably not even getting this in the picture, but so like I say, that's whatever it is that is. So, but anyway, I think $1 for a polarized cord is not bad. I don't think you can get that at Home Depot. In fact, I looked at the plugs there, and the cheapest one they had was $1.99 for a polarized version, and so this one's much better. It's a heavy cord too. I noticed that I think these are 16 gauge, where most lamp cord is 18 gauge. So, but these are 16, I'm pretty sure, and decent cord for a decent radio. Thanks again to Gary for you know, giving me the radio. It is a nice little radio, and I think that's going to wrap it up. Now this won't be posted until tomorrow, this being Monday night, again 9:59. At some point here I'm going to have a little flap about what's going on here. I know you guys probably don't realize what's going on. Some may not. And that is 10 o'clock. My pill time. So Bob's already in bed. You know, I say things like that. He said he was going to go to bed, so you know, I assume he's in bed. Still looking for some green or blue, whatever color this seems to be to you guys. Maybe a marker. It's something to at least tint that to the same general color. That's really the only spots on there. 1, 2, 3. So I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. Like I said, if I can fix that flashing thing. Made in the USA. It's a decent little radio, though. I like it very much. Very much. And I've got them push pins in really good. And like I said, that's going to do me. I keep yammering, though. I don't know why. Anywho, you guys have a pleasant evening. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you.